Hello, I'm Sheriff Wayne Ivey of the Brevard County Sheriff's Office. Today I'm joined in studio by Altara Warren and Amber Olson, who are both recruiters with the Guardian Ad Litem program right here in Brevard County. And, I've had a chance to work with the Guardian Ad Litem program over the years, and what an incredible program that most people don't realize is primarily made up of volunteers that come in and really commit their life, their passion to helping kids. And when we talk about kids, there's over 1,000 kids in foster care in Brevard County. And those kids have been through a tough time. They've possibly been exposed to drugs, to abuse, to neglect, all of those things. And the Guardian Ad Litem program really steps up to the plate and becomes the watchdog or the ambassador for those kids. So I wanted to have a great conversation with you today about everything you do and how somebody can join your program, because I know there's always a need for volunteers in your program. So let's start with just basically tell me a little bit about the program. What does the Guardian Ad Litem program do?
The Guardian Ad Litem program is a state-run organization that is comprised mainly of volunteers with some staff members that are advocates for children in court. So it is our job to check on the child and make sure that their well-being and needs are being met.
So you say advocate, man, that word has become so important in today's society. Victims advocates and everything else that we've really seen become involved in the criminal justice process. An advocate can be involved in a lot of different things, and in this case, they're at times mentors, they're coaches, they're the person that's keeping watch over the child, and really they become the voice of the child for the Guardian Ad Litem program and for the court. So, when a volunteer comes to you, what are you telling them that they're going to be doing? What are you kind of explaining to them?
We let them know that their number one priority is to go into that home at least once a month. Make sure that that child is physically and emotionally doing well. We talk to the schools, the foster parents, grandma, the parents. We get the whole side of the story. But most importantly, we talk to the child and find out what the child wants and what the child needs. And then we take our recommendations to the judge, and she uses that information when making her decisions.
Okay. Now, can anybody volunteer? I mean, do you have to have a special background, or can anybody step up to the plate and say, this is something I'd be passionate about and I want to help?
No background is necessary, no previous experience or education. Anyone 21 and older can be a Guardian Ad Litem volunteer. Basically, if you're compassionate about humanity and you sincerely have a desire to help the children in Brevard County, you can be a Guardian Ad Litem. Our volunteers come from all walks of life, from doctors to bus drivers to retail workers to stay-at-home mom and dads to military personnel. So anyone is capable of being a Guardian Ad Litem.
All right. So, Altara, how do you do it? How do you become a volunteer for the program?
The process is fairly easy. The first step is simply filling out a volunteer application, submitting that back to our office. Once we receive it, we'll conduct an informal interview. There will be a background check, and then there's a 30-hour training course. The training course consists of online training, classroom work, as well as field work with a mentor. Once the volunteer completes all those steps, they'll be a certified volunteer. We hold class at the Vieira Courthouse. Roughly every 6 to 8 weeks, there's a new class. Our next class coming up will be August 8th and 15th, and then the next class after that will be in October.
Okay, so every 6 to 8 weeks. So if you've got something going on right now, or maybe you're going to be out of town or something, there's another opportunity that's going to pop up in the next 6 to 8 weeks.
I would like to say that our kids are throughout Brevard County. So if you wanted to become a volunteer, we have kids in Palm Bay if you live in Palm Bay. We have kids in Titusville if you live in Titusville. So you don't have to come to Vieira other than the training or the court. You have kids in your town that need you.
Perfect. As we always say here in Brevard, from NIMS to MICO. So it covers the whole spectrum of it. So, as I said earlier, I've had a chance to watch this program, and it's one of those programs that we'd all love not to have, but it's so vital to these 1,000+ kids that are in our community. And I truly can't thank you guys enough for what you do, not only as recruiters, but for the advocates that you are for the program and for the kids as well. It's really, you look, and I say this all the time to people, it takes a community to protect a community. And this is just another aspect of that. The criminal justice system in itself has so many different components, and this is certainly one of the vital components to taking care of our kids. So if you're interested in becoming a volunteer for the Guardian Ad Litem program, number of ways you can reach them. You can reach them direct on their telephone at 321-690-6823. You can go to their website and get a lot of information about the program, all the different aspects of it. And that website is brevardcounty.us/Guardian Ad Litem. or you can visit them on their Facebook page and go like their page and follow everything they do, and that is FLGAL 18. So as always, thank you for being in the studio with us. Thank you for what you do, and thank you for helping us keep Brevard County a great place to live.
Thank you.